Hey, it's Isabel from the Assisted Living Network, and having 3 is easier than 1. No, I'm not talking about kids, I'm talking about care homes. Let's dive in.
In the United States right now, there are 76 million baby boomers. The number one dilemma for these baby boomers? Housing. That dilemma can be your opportunity. Welcome to the Assisted Living Network podcast, where you can discover how just one residential assisted living home could secure your financial future forever.
When you scale your REL business, having 3 care homes is actually easier than having 1 when it comes to staffing, resources, marketing, and raising capital. It just makes sense. You see, with staffing, your caregivers do shift work, typically within these homes, so they're working 10 or 12-hour shifts, and when they're off, they're not off. They're more than likely picking up a second job at another local care home nearby or doing another side job. But if you have 2 care homes, they can work full-time with you at one home and full-time with you at another. And depending on how you have them set up as different LLCs and businesses, you wouldn't end up paying overtime, and they get to stay in the same work culture and environment. And it really becomes a win-win for everyone. Also, your licensed administrator can comfortably oversee 2 to 4 homes. Some states have rules on how many care homes you're actually allowed to oversee as a licensed administrator. And you know me and rules. I believe this is a good thing because, if one administrator was able to have their license on like 50 homes, like they were back in the day, then these homes would not be being run very well, right? Yeah. Things would slip through the cracks. So I'm happy that they cracked down on this and set some rules in place, but I digress. If the administrator is overseeing more than one home, this also becomes a shared resource for you. Next, it could be easier to scale to a 3-pack because you can share resources and buy in bulk. When you go to Costco or Sam's Club, you can pick up more stuff and distribute to the houses accordingly. You can also buy products or services that might be pricey if you just only had one home with 10 residents. But if you have 3 homes with 10 residents each, it's now a split cost amongst 30 people, and that just makes more sense. This allows you to get better products and services and not have to charge premiums. And there's always a benefit to the staff and the seniors. Let's talk about raising capital too. This can be easier when you have a 3-pack. Someone may not be willing to invest in projects under $1 million, but maybe they're an investor who only looks at deals that are $5 million or more. Well, if you're looking to do a few homes, now you may qualify to deal with those larger investors who want bigger returns, but are willing to spend more with you. Other things that can be shared amongst your 3-pack of care homes are things like a private chef, an activities director, a handyman, a landscaping company, you name it. You may get a deal when you call around and find a local landscaping company and you let them know, hey, I've got 3 or 5 or 7 properties that I'm interested in, adding to your account. Instead of just one home, you can leverage this and potentially get a better deal. The chef, he may come in and work 5 a.m. to noon at one of your homes and noon to 5 p.m. at the other home. Your activities director may come to home number 1 from 8 to 10 a.m., home number 2 from 12 to 2, and home number 3 from 3 to 5. This is now a shared resource and a beautiful thing. Last but not least, marketing can be made easier. If you're having the same amount of effort and expense marketing the home, but you only have one home, this is going to get expensive. But when you start building your brand and having more than one home, now the marketing can go further. Also, if the homes are different levels, like we teach at our 3-day fast track training, it's a great way to serve clients who need homes for different price points or in different locations. The trick? Keep the homes within 20 to 40 minutes of each other. This will help you attract services, vendors, and staff who don't mind driving from one location to the next. I don't say 20 to 40 miles because in California, 20 miles could be 2 hours away during traffic, and in Oklahoma, 20 miles could be 10 minutes. I say 20 to 40 minutes because this is the distance most people are willing to comfortably drive for work. So overall, having a 3-pack will actually benefit you. Having 3 RAL homes within 20 to 40 minutes of each other so you can help share your resources, maintain the best staff, raise capital, and use your marketing budget more wisely. So what are you waiting for? Let's help you open your first care home today so you can be like one of our successful students, Carla Lee. She opened 9 homes within less than 3 years. Get registered for our 3-day fast track training today and use the link in the show notes or go to ral3day.com. Don't forget to like and share this episode and follow us wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. And thanks for listening to the Assisted Living Network. I'll see you next time.